So basically, I'm gonna get married.
You're getting married?
Yes.
You didn't tell me. Did you propose?
Yes.
Wow, what you didn't tell us. Yeah, you didn't tell us.
Would you believe me if I told you that Gabriel told the truth? Would you believe me if I told you that Gabriel decided to step up and actually be a man and be honest with everyone and not withhold information? Would you believe me if I told you that Gabriel finally found the strength to just boss up and not play games with people and hope that people are going to accept him for any decisions that he does make in his life? And he said it with his chest, without having to, let me just say, scratch his chin while smiling like he always does, as if he's some sort of innocent person, when in reality, Gabriel is someone that just loves to do what?
Did you give her a ring?
Yes.
Okay. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Just look at him. Look at him giggling away, thinking it's funny, thinking that his behavior is entertaining. Bro, you have not been honest with your woman. You haven't been honest with her parents. You haven't been honest with your friend. And you haven't even been honest with your own family. All you do is hide the truth until it fits you to tell the truth.
Well, congratulations. Yeah.
Thanks.
It kind of hurt. Like, I'm gonna get emotional.
Listen, do I blame the sister for feeling hurt? Absolutely not. Does Gabriel ever think about who he's hurting? Does he ever think that his actions have consequences? Does he ever think that people would maybe appreciate him more if he was just upfront all the time from the get-go, rather than waiting until it's best for him, rather than waiting until maybe it's too late to go back? I mean, listen, at the end of the day, this is your sister. This is your mother. Your sister is your best friend, the person that you grew up with. Your mother and sister, the two people that support you more than anybody else I can imagine, from the day that you was born from the day that you was born as a girl, but then decided that you wanted to transition into a female because you did not feel comfortable in your own skin. And when you did that, who was there to support you? Your sister, your mother. And you can't even be truthful with them because you're afraid that they may say no. You're afraid that they may question you. That's because they have your best interests at heart. And to be honest with you, avoiding telling the truth when they're supposed to know the truth is a big sign of disrespect. Just imagine you have been there for your daughter, who's now your son, for thick and thin, but still, for some bizarre reason, your son does not have the courage or the audacity to be honest with you. Imagine growing up with a baby sister, your best friend, who then decided to become your brother instead, and you was there for them. But when it comes to telling you the truth, still can't bring myself to do it because I'm just afraid of X, Y, Z. How can you be afraid of two people that have supported you from then till now? Also, on top of that, this is the same guy that was nervous to tell Isabel's parents that he was born a girl. In fear of their rejection, they accepted him, but he still wanted to disrespect them by questioning their acceptance because they were religious. Does this guy not know how to appreciate anything good in life? There are generally people in this world that want to transition, but can't. They feel trapped. They feel like it's not possible because they feel like no one around them would accept them. And there's people out here who like, you know what? I'm going to trans anyway. I'm going to come out anyway. And if I lose my family, I lose my friends. It is what it is. I got to do what's best for me. Meanwhile, we got Gabriel right now, who's in a very good position where judgment from his close ones doesn't even exist. Does he not know how pure that is? But it's Gabriel, though. He's the victim to everything. Didn't you know? God damn.
It kind of hurts because, from my point of view, me and Gabe are best friends. And the fact that Gabe is hiding his proposal from me makes me feel as though he doesn't value.
We will focus on the word value. The word value. Gabriel does not know how to value anything at all. Spoiled little brat.
Our relationship. So it hurts because obviously I love him so much and I want to be there for him and I want to be a part of it.
How many people in this world right now struggle to have someone in their life to love them? How many people struggle right now to have people to be in their corner? Oh, we got Gabriel. He reminds me of a stuck-up rich boy. You know what I mean? Reminds me of someone that grew up with a silver spoon up his ass and doesn't know how to appreciate life. Reminds me of someone that has had life come easy to them, but then they can't appreciate it. And I'm not saying this is a relation to him. I'm saying it reminds me of people like that. Everybody grew up with someone like that. Come on now, let's not mess about. The calamity, the disrespect.
I do feel bad that I was like hiding this from you, but I was worried because I didn't want you guys to think that, oh, here goes Gabe doing something crazy again.
You know, I'm starting to believe that his perception of here goes Gabe doing something crazy again is a perception of himself. He must believe that everything that he wants to do in this world is crazy. He must think everything that he does in this world is abnormal. He must think that everything he does in this world is unacceptable. That reminds me of something or someone. Someone that thinks that the world revolves around them. Someone who thinks that everything that they do gives them the spotlight. Even if you feel like that, that's not how you should treat the people around you. You can't tell me you don't want to tell your mom and your sister because of that. You can't tell me you didn't want to be honest with your best friend because of that, or with your woman because of that. That's not good enough. These are the people that are the exception of that. This guy.
Am I gonna be in it? Am I gonna be your best man, best woman? Like,
Do you want to be my best man?
yes,
woman? Okay,
I do.
Tell me that's not wild. The fact that his own sister has to ask him, am I going to be in the wedding? Am I going to be the best man? Like, do I have a role? He's like, you want to be that? Imagine having to ask someone that you have known for such a long time, someone that you have such a close bond with. It's like blood. Obviously for them, it legit is blood. But imagine that person coming to you and saying, hey, so am I going to be at your wedding? And am I going to play a role of any kind? If I have to ask someone that question, that tells me how much that person does not value me to the slightest. Hell, I wouldn't even want to go. But anyway, we continue.
Typically, Gabe goes for women that are very needy, very jealous, and a little stupid.
I mean, does he really go for women like that, or is he the one that makes him that way? Because to be honest with you, Isabel felt like that a little bit to a certain degree, but then we realized that Gabe was someone that never told her the full truth. That would make anyone act out.
And he's worked very hard throughout all of his life to build up his business, and I would hate to see someone take it from him.
Ain't no one taking anything from Gabe, I tell you this now, man. At the end of the day, if Gabe could learn to just be honest all the time and be authentic and not be so fake and hide things, Gabe wouldn't be in positions where he's meeting women that are allegedly stupid, allegedly needy, and may even want to be looking to take his business away from him or whatever. I think that's just something the sister's added in there because it's a precaution, but the rest of the stuff is clearly a pattern in his life. And if he's had the same pattern of women in his life, well, that tells me that clearly those women aren't the problem. He is the problem. Because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in a pattern where you feel like you're ending up with the same people you feel like you're always with someone that is similar to the person before, well, your fault is that you keep going for the person that is similar to the people before you, for one, and two, it's also your fault for maybe not even recognizing that maybe these people aren't the issue and the issue is you because you're not changing your own pattern, your own behavior as well. I mean, listen, I used to think that myself. I used to think, man, I keep finding myself with the same type of women. Like, what the hell was going on? Like, why is my luck like this? And then I was like, you know what? Rather than me, well, actually, somebody told me this to be fair, but since then I've been like, rather than me putting the blame onto them and whatnot, why don't I just reflect on my own action? What could I change? What could I do differently? You know what I mean? Has it worked up until this day? Kind of, but life is challenging, isn't it? You can never get it right, can we now? And that's the beauty of life, never getting it bloody right. But there's nothing wrong with some self-accountability and nothing wrong with trying to change little things about yourself here and there to help you find that perfect person for you, you know what I mean? If you're not working on yourself before you meet someone, what the hell makes you think that you can work on yourself once you meet them? Think about that, let that sink in. Anyway, with that being said, thank you so much for your time. Let me know exactly what you're thinking down below. And don't forget to like, sub, and of course, peace.